Hello, I'm Tony Orr, Environment Delegate on the Northern Territory Firearms Council. This DVD has been put together by the Council for the NT Government, specifically Parks and Wildlife, to cover a number of important aspects of the waterfowl season. It contains plenty of wing shooting, a couple of tips and pointers, even a few do's and don'ts for your consideration. I hope you enjoy it.
The hunter's goal is to achieve an instantaneous kill of each bird shot at. To do this, select a single bird to shoot and avoid firing poorly aimed shots at flocks of geese and ducks. It is essential to know your limits and the limits of your gun. 40 metres or less is the effective range for most hunters firing steel shot from a 12 gauge shotgun. It is important to understand the pattern of shot produced by your shotgun at normal hunting distances. Only by patterning your gun can you evaluate the effectiveness of the different brands of shot shells available and the best selection of interchangeable chokes. Consistent patterns filling the 30-inch circle with no significant voids will increase your confidence when taking those all-important shots on the hunting reserves. The ongoing sustainability of goose and duck hunting in the Northern Territory is assured by the Parks and Wildlife Commission Waterfowl Management Plan.
Specific reference to the Magpie geese and the waterfowl program. That program is geared around a combination of traditional harvesting carried out by Indigenous landholders and traditional owners, and a non-traditional harvest that's carried out under permit by hunters. We carry out annual surveys. At the moment, the survey program is distributed across the top end, and each year we survey approximately a third of the total habitat area used by magpie geese in the top end. Based on the results of that survey, we make an estimate of the overall top end population. For last year, for the survey, within the survey area, we estimated the population to be approximately 1 to 1.1 million geese, but that then extrapolated to a total top end estimate of 2.4 to 3.4 million geese. At the moment, the primary tool we have for that is returns that are submitted by shooters as part of their permit at the end of the season. That return records detailed harvest data. I strongly encourage everybody to submit their return, because the more returns we get, the more accurate the data, the better the estimates, and therefore the greater the likelihood that the hunting season will be maintained. Under the permit system for last year, the estimate of geese harvested was 58,000 geese, rounded out 60,000.
The ability to hunt ducks and geese is one of the great aspects of the Territory lifestyle. The Northern Territory Government and general public understand this. As long as we as hunters abide by the rules and continue to take waterfowl for personal consumption in a sustainable way, we will be able to enjoy this aspect of living in the Territory well into the future. By abiding by the rules of the hunting permit and submitting your permit return at the end of each season, you are contributing to the success of the NT Government's Waterfowl Management Program and securing the future of hunting in the Territory for the next generation. Hunting in an ethical manner protects the reputation of hunters in the NT. You should only shoot at birds you are confident you can kill. If you do wound a bird, you must do your best to kill it as soon as possible. A quick follow-up shot at a wounded bird while still in flight can make the difference between it flying away or being killed outright. Only shooting at birds allowed under the permit and taking no more than the bag limit will keep you out of trouble and ensure that all hunters get a fair go.
The Burdekin ducks are protected because a couple of reasons. We don't have good population data. They shouldn't be hunted. There's the stuff Burdekin ducks, pair for life, and therefore if you kill one, the other pines. I don't know whether that's true or not. There is also one of the important things about the NT waterfowl hunting season is it's declared as a consumptive harvest, right? And that's what it's for. It's not recreational sport shooting. It's actually a harvest with a purpose, and that's to get stuff for consumption.
Out of consideration for other hunters, and so as not to scare off the waterfowl, you should approach the hunting area quietly. It's best to avoid unnecessary lights, noise, and movement. Remember, there will be other hunters about. Try not to encroach on their area, and do not shoot in their direction. Walking along the high ground may offer a good view, but it silhouettes you, and the birds, having seen you, will fly higher and be more difficult to shoot. Positioning yourself in amongst cover, a good distance away from other hunters, will give you more opportunities for shooting birds within range. Here you can see a magpie goose that has been injured. Notice one of its legs is dangling as it flies. Thankfully, another hunter was able to kill this bird. As ethical hunters, we must show our prey respect and not inflict unnecessary suffering on our quarry. Occasionally, even the best shooters will accidentally wound a bird. Ground shooting a wounded bird is acceptable as long as it is safe to do so. But most times, breaking a bird's neck, in the method being demonstrated here, is the most efficient and humane method of completing the kill. Laying your dead birds out carefully, breast up, will assist in cooling. This will result in better tasting meat than you would get if you piled your birds on top of each other.